Hey man, I said I was gonna do a quick video for of the car when I got home, so I'm just gonna do a quick video and send it to you right now. That's the car. It's got a subwoofer in there. Wired it myself, so I'm pretty confident that everything is okay. I'll turn it on in a bit so that you can hear it. As you can see, the body, there's no dents. No, small spots that might need a paint job. Over here too, I'm going to show it to you right now. This happened when I was putting the bumper on, the aftermarket bumper. That happened down there. And this little line right here just doesn't hurt anything. This happened because I had smaller wheels on the car, and this bumper is actually lower, bigger than the stock, which I have in the garage. If you want that, we can talk about that. But I was saying I had smaller wheels on it. It was too low going down there, down the curve, and what happened was, it kind of touched. So I did that twice, but once it cracked. So that's the reason why I have this bigger wheels on it. There are 20s in there, and they could use some new tires in the long run. Definitely need brake pads, especially on this back one right here. Sometimes you can actually hear it clicking, like tick tick tick. It doesn't bother me. It still has the louvers on it. These all I put on top of it, and it's kind of dirty right now. It's been sitting over here for a couple of days. But trash can is on the side, so I'm gonna pop the hood up so you can see it. Remote. Interior. Ain't that too dirty? Carpet maybe you might want to change the carpet. It's up to you. Interior is that. That's just open right now. That's the interior. That's the back seat. You can see the seats are not teared up. They're still in pretty decent shape. Stock radio is not coming with it, so don't forget about that. This is still staying with me, but that's from my phone. And as I said, I'm gonna open up the hood so you can see it. Go around. The trash can is kind of blocking me. Okay, I had to pause it for a second to kind of open the hood. That's the engine right there. There's the engine. It's got HID lights on it. That's what that is. Those are HID lights. That's the bezel. Wiring going underneath. This wiring right here is for the underglow kit, so I also put that on there. It has a white underglow kit. The white is completely legal, so you can drive it anytime. It's on all the time when you put on the lights. I wired it to the parking light. If you want to take it off, just take this out. Have extra wire right there. All you gotta do is just cut it off. But yeah, that's it right there. It goes all around the grill. So all this place right here lights up at night and underneath. That's what that is. Those are like $150. So they're pretty expensive. Aftermarket HID lights, but battery. We're gonna go ahead and start the car so you can hear it. But before I do that, I'm gonna show you that there's no oil leak underneath the car. At least they shouldn't be. Yeah, as you can see, there's no oil leak at all. Just go like that. No oil leak of whatsoever. I know it's gonna be a long video, but I just want you to see everything because you're coming from Dallas, so it's over an hour drive. I just don't want you to come all over here and get disappointed or have any excuses or anything. So the more you know, the better, right? All right. It's got what 114,832. Subwoofer works. Aftermarket tape, when it comes on, it starts slow so that it doesn't blow the speaker, but it picks up on its own. So you see that. But anyway, that's not why we're here. No engine light on. Well, that's comes on when you have the contact, but start it. Engine light is gone. As you can see, there's no other light on. And seat belt, of course. It's in gear. I'll put it out in gear. But you can kind of hear it just a little bit. Well, actually, I should say it's the clutch, because when you clutch, it stops. So it's not actually the gear, it's actually the clutch. So that's even better. That might even actually be better. Dual light exhaust, which is really loud. That's the engine. You can see it's not smoking. And the clutch thing, you can, as I said before, you can barely hear it. You can barely hear it. It doesn't disturb me at all. It might bother some other people, but you can barely hear it at all. Back up a little bit so you can see that there's no smoke coming out of it. Alright. It's not boiling, so it's not overheating. Open the oil thing so you can see that too. Really not supposed to when it's running, because, you know, it might spill all over you. But you can see that oil is not coming, smoke is not coming out. So it's not, doesn't have a blown head gasket or anything like that. So that's nice and tight. Alright. Cool. I'll listen to the car a little bit. From the inside, you can kind of hear it a little bit. It's coming from underneath. I took this off, and I kind of broke the clips, so I kind of glued it. But I broke it again because I was taking a look at it, trying to see if I can figure out where exactly the sign was coming on. I didn't glue it back on yet at the moment, so that's just a matter of glue, or you can just get one from the junkyard for nothing, for the price of nothing anyway. But step on the gas. No engine light on. Okay. Again, it has an underglow kit. You can see from the pictures, I think I put it on there. It has an underglow kit. This car did not come with fork lights. I put some LED fork lights in it when I was doing the bumper. So you have your two headlights, two fog lights in the middle, and the two bumper fog lights at the bottom. The fog lights are all LEDs. They're not the brightest, but they're all LEDs. And you have HIDs as HIDs for the headlights as well. This car is not actually built to have HIDs, so that's why I have the bezel or something like that. And there's another additional piece to it because it has to communicate with the car to let it know that, hey, it doesn't have a burned out bulb. But yeah. Let me see if I can back up, and I'll take it on the road so you can kind of. It's gonna be hard to do it over here though. It's really gonna be hard for me to do that. But the clutch, no sound. If you're listening outside, there's no. I'm gonna shut up so you can hear it. Pablo. Oh, Pablo. No smoke. No smoke. Dual exhaust. When I wash it, I always wax it so you can kind of see. You can kind of see it. I always wash. I always use wax. I mean, I love this car to death, and you know, I really don't want to let it go for nothing. But still think it's gonna happen by Friday, as I told you. I'm gonna take the bumpers off. I'm gonna take all my upgrades. I'm gonna take it off the underglow kits, the HID lights. I'm gonna take it off, but the stock ones, the ones I got that came with it, were not working. Well, that right one was not working. The lights worked, but the ring did not work. Wait, back up. The rings did not work. So these are brand new. These cost you about $300 and something. They're new, as you can see. They're not marked or anything like that. They're both brand new. And back up a little bit. I'm gonna let the car run a little bit so you can see that it still does not run any smoke whatsoever. Because of that, I'm gonna pause it and we're gonna back up with the car. I'm gonna see if I can just take it for a little spin around the corner. Make sure this door is locked. Pause it 1 second, okay? Alright, we're back and still no smoke or anything like that. You know.